Alan BePro here. I'm just gathering some of my things together here, heading down to my pistol range. I apologize for the shaky camera. This is something that I haven't tried before, but I've actually acquired a little bit of equipment here, and I'm going to be toting it down to the range. So yeah, just going down to the range today to do something that I normally don't do, and I don't know why I normally don't do it, tell you honestly. Most of the time I do a lot of drills, as you guys already know. I do a lot of different drills, lots of different dry firing, but when I do my live firing, I've been focusing a lot lately on point shooting. And not really focusing on my accuracy. As long as I'm getting on target, I've been okay with that lately. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about that. And one of the guys on another channel, GunSam, did a little bit of accuracy shooting and really kind of crawled underneath my skin. And so I got to come down to the range today and do a little bit of accuracy shooting. I don't expect it to go well. Like I said, I don't normally shoot for accuracy, and honestly, it's been a number of months since I have. So I don't even know where my sights are going to land me. Should I be holding lollipop? Should I be, or 6 o'clock like some people think? So let me get myself set up here, and we'll get to the even more boring stuff of me shooting for accuracy. So what I've got today, I apologize for the wind noise. It does get kind of breezy here in my area. What I've got today right now is my Ruger 9E. I've actually got some federal range training ammo. It's just 115 grain. But like I said, I haven't done any accuracy shooting for quite a while, since I was at a static range. So let's just see what happens. I haven't shot it for accuracy in a while. About 7.5, 8 yards. I might want to put on my hearing protection. Okay, that might be a little better now, or at least a little more comfortable. I actually don't mind shooting my weapons every now and then without hearing protection, outside at least, because if I have to use the weapon inside, it's going to be significantly louder. I have shot out of the metal building that you saw when I walked up without hearing protection, just to see what it was like. Not the wisest thing to do, I wouldn't advise it. But anyway, back to the shooting. Like I said, about 7.5, 8 yards. That was a bad flinch, huh? Not used to the safety. I carry it without a safety. So there's the first mag. Let's see how we did here. I don't like holstering an empty firearm. Let me see how we did here. And like I said, I don't shoot for accuracy very often. Yeah, that's only 7 yards, but not that bad. That is 17 rounds. Actually 18, including the one without the hearing protection. Alright, well, that went okay. Now I've got 15 rounds in the magazine, and I'm going to put 1 round in each red dot on the target on the right, and then continue that 3 times, moving from target to target. Again, I'm not working on speed. It's more just for accuracy. But I've noticed that with this weapon, I can't hold at a 6 o'clock or what's called a lollipop. I have to put target on sight. So that's something that I've learned already today. So yeah, I'm just gonna do 1 round in each 5 targets 3 times. It's very windy out here. You probably could see in the video that it was even blowing me around. I'm not a small guy. I'm 6 foot, over 235 pounds. But it is very windy out here. You can see that was blowing me around. Don't like putting an empty firearm in a holster. Anyway, let's see how we did. So I miscounted, or I may have miscounted. You can see the 3 here, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. The wind was dead steady there, dead steady. 3 in the lower right quadrant, 2 in the lower, and that was just completely me. I just completely pulled that. I knew that right off the bat. And again, into the lower right quadrant. So that's something that I seem to fall into a slight pattern of is lower right. And I'll have to diagnose that. So one of the targets that I printed at home, anybody can print these, you can tell it's very windy out here, is the dot torture. Anybody can print one of these. I'm going to go ahead and post one of these up and see what I can do with it. So again, with the Ruger 9E, federal range training ammo, and the dot matrix. I'm not going to follow the guidelines for the whole practice of the dot matrix. I'm just seeing if I can hit the dots. Well, let's see how we did on the dots with the 17 rounds here on the dot matrix. Well, didn't fare that bad. Got the 2 right in the 1. Got 2 in the 2. I did pull this. Realized that right off the bat. That's pretty close, but with it being on the line, I don't really count that as in. Even though they're pretty small. They're about the size of a silver dollar, honestly, on this small sheet. The 5, again on the line in 6 and in the 7, and again on lines. So I'm not noticing my tendency to pull right down, but nevertheless, that's the dot matrix with the 9E. So the next target that I got is another one that I just printed off of my printer. It is an ISIS fighter, or whatever you like. Let's see what I can do to the ISIS fighter with the Ruger 9E. Alright, so let's see how we did. So that's some work with the 9E. I did bring along my normal everyday carry, even though I do occasionally carry the 9E. My LC9S Pro, my Ruger LC9S Pro. I did bring that along as well to do some of the same drills. So as you might be able to tell, I've got the same targets up on the board, and I'm going to see where these land. Alright, so that's 8 on the left-hand target, the 7 plus 1 in the chamber. I'm going to put 7 rounds into the next target, 3 in the center and 1 on each quarter dot. Well, I didn't fare very well, but let's see how we fared on those. I recently changed I'm not sure if you can see the dot on that. And I don't know if the sights are actually on or not. Didn't fare very well with the LC9S Pro. First off is the left-hand target. Yep, there's 4 all lower and left, so I'm not experiencing the lower right. But I am dropping on that weapon, and I do have 3 all stacked together there. On the right-hand target, it was supposed to be 3 on the red dot, and as you can see, I dropped significantly. The wind is pretty bad, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Again, way left, way under, pretty close to dead on, and a little bit out. So I'm not faring very well with the LC9S Pro. So on to the dot matrix with the LC9S Pro. was horrible. This seems to be, I mean, my first shot, I was lined dead up on number 1 and it hit 3 right in the middle. I don't know if I've got something going on with my sights on this weapon. Maybe it's just me. Again, I'm gonna start at 7 and work my way down. Well, I wouldn't say that that was very good. I don't know if I've got something going on with my sights. Maybe it's my grip. I really don't know. But this is not looking very good at all. Ultimately, that's 15 rounds. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So yeah, that is not looking very good at all. Again, it's 7.5 to 8 yards. And I'm not faring very well with my LC9. That's how I'm already shooting really bad with the LC9 here. I thought I'd go ahead and make it even more difficult on myself and put up a shoot and see style target here and try and shoot around the tripod just to see what happens here. So let's see if I can even hit this thing. I'm on right. I'm on right. Huh. I mean, it's a lot better than the dot matrix, almost. Oh, still one in the chamber. That's why you always keep it down range. I'm gonna make my mistakes, people. I'm not gonna edit them out. Thought it was out. Thought I felt the walk back. So yeah, 14 rounds. You can sort of see the target there. Not that bad, but nowhere near as proficient as I want to be with the LC9. Go to step up to do a backstop check. I check it periodically as I'm going through my drills. I do still have quite a bit of hillside to work with here, but I found something slightly interesting here. There's one. There's two. There's another one. That one actually must have hit some wood. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit more of them in there, but matter of fact, there's another one right there. So because I'm shooting better with my 9E today, I thought I'd back up a bit and try and save some face from the debacle of my LC9 shooting. So I'm back at about 15 yards, and we'll see how I do with the 9E. So that's 18 with the 9E. Let's see how we did. Dang, windy out here today. Shells all over the place. Definitely could be better. I think I do need to practice more. I definitely let that one go quite a bit. Everything else in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Don't remember if I counted that. Yeah, it was actually 17. I just loaded the mag. So yeah, Ruger 9E at about 15 yards. I realize this has been a pretty boring video. Like I said, I normally don't shoot for accuracy, but I needed to get out here and do this. So thanks for watching. Always keep your magazines loaded and one in the chamber.